Did you know that operating your gasoline-powered lawnmower for an hour creates about as much air pollution as driving your car from Charleston to Bluefield? But before you put your mower away and just let your grass grow knee-high, the DEP's Mike Huff has some ways to help you breathe easier while keeping your lawn looking nice.
It's one of the sounds you just naturally associate with summer. The whir of the gasoline-powered lawnmowers, edgers, and string trimmers most of us use to keep our yards one step ahead of the neighbors. But these little engines can be big polluters.
Total combined, without getting into the details of what those are, about 141 pounds of pollutants per mowing season is typical of a gas-powered lawnmower. 141 pounds, that's a pretty good bit, and considering how many people there are that are mowing their lawns, that can really add up to substantial emissions.
Just gassing up can introduce hydrocarbons to the air, and spilled fuel can contaminate the ground. And there are other options, especially for smaller yards. Reel-type mowers that work by pushing. Propane-powered lawn equipment produces fewer emissions than similar-sized gasoline-powered motors. And finally, electric mowers, either corded or powered by a rechargeable battery, can be a great choice.
The cost for over the course of a mowing season is about $94 for gas, oil, and maintenance for the gasoline mower. But for a battery-powered mower, we're looking at about $2.50 per mowing season. So there's quite a difference, which certainly will help you recoup the cost of these battery-powered mowers.
But if you do use a gasoline-powered mower, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions for maintenance and upkeep. That will help keep your engine running at peak efficiency and minimize its environmental impact. For Environment Matters, I'm Mike Huff.
According to the U.S. EPA, lawn and garden equipment built before 1997 accounts for as much as 5% of the total man-made hydrocarbons that contribute to ozone formation. One more reason to look at trading in that old mower or string trimmer. For years, healthcare providers recommended that patients flush unused or out-of-date prescriptions down the drain. That was before researchers began detecting trace amounts of drugs in many streams, lakes, and rivers around the country. So what do you do with those unused pharmaceuticals? Well, one way is to take advantage of drug take-back events like this one organized by the West Virginia State Police. Troopers say it's one way to make sure the drugs are disposed of safely.
If anybody has any medication that a parent, a grandparent, or even yourself is not using anymore, sitting in a medicine cabinet in a closet somewhere and it's not being used, it's always a good thing to get rid of that medication. A lot of that will expire and you don't really want to have narcotic medication sitting around in your house.
Sergeant Powers says you can contact your local state police detachment for information about the safe disposal of unused drugs. Coming up, we'll have a preview of the upcoming Ohio River Sweep. We're back in a moment.